Alright, so no introduction, but still following the link tree on my links, Twitter, and Instagram. Anyways, this literally came out of the blue for me yesterday, so I know I'm playing Sword and Shield music since the generation before this one, but still got 3.5 months before this bad boy comes out. Pokemon Scarlet Violet. I gotta get some comparisons going on. You're probably gonna see this thing flutter a few times, so there's that. Anyways, my guys, my dudes, my mans, anybody's out there, people of all genders and all freaking stuff, you know, it's the crazy LGBTQIA non-binary gender fluid idiots out there. It's not all of them, some of them. Anyways, my dudes. I haven't read for Nintendo Super in a hot minute. It's usually Nintendo Direct or Nintendo Life or VGC I read my Nintendo news from. Personally, I wasn't going to read it from The Verge. I know I was going to say, I was going to do something about the Nintendo thing, having a frat party thing, like the same shit that Activision Blizzard were going through. But I couldn't find enough information on that, so I had to drop that story. I'll leave the link to where I found the Squish Basketball if you're more interested in it. It was from The Verge. I love The Verge, but there was no updates to that, so I decided to let that one go. Slip out of my hands like a fish. I don't know, like a crab out of hot water, or a boiling frog out of a hot water thing, sort of thing. Anyways, this is official details shared for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Newly revealed cyclizar. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't feeling the music for this, and this is more for a lot of the competitive series tournaments, and like I said, even way back in Gen 3, right after the first two generations were done, back when I was in the 90s, early 2000s, because barely in my early teens at that time, I was about 14, 2003, and Ruby and Sapphire was all the rage at that time, if you were a Pokemon fan. It was barely starting middle school at that time, too. Holy shit, it was wild. This comes from Galamos, so I got credit due Galamos from Nintendo Soup. Blast from the Taps, kind caps on this one. But I do like the freaking style. His style, it looks like it would have been the male version counterpart, in my personal opinion. This is just me. But to me, only the way I see it, this is design. It's like, this could have been the male version of Salazzle. Or male version of Salandit. Because remember in Sun and Moon Ultra, only the female ones were able to evolve. Nobody didn't talk about the connection with Koopa, though. I mean, I've seen other people and other Pokemon YouTubers, I don't know if they'll go by PokeTubers. I got a credit to all three of them, which Hoops and Hip Hopper, Keep It Toby, and Gator GX. Those are the main three I usually follow. I used to follow Proton, I don't know what the hell happened there. But whatever. Anyways, let's jump into this thing, because if any of you guys play the TCG competitively, or even Pokemon Go competitively, not just the main series games competitively anymore, this was a big-ass announcement Sunday. I know I'm a day late on this, but better late than never, hopefully, as I always say. So this is earlier today, aka yesterday. Pokemon Company released a new trailer showcasing a new Pokemon which will debut in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Here we go with the more details about it. So it says mainly the Pokemon is called Cyclizar, a Dragon Normal type. First Dragon Normal type we've ever gotten. The very, very first. I'm sorry, it's Dredigon or Doridigon from Pokemon Black, White 1 and 2. It was a normal dragon. I always felt like it was a normal dragon, but it was just pure dragon for some reason. I think Dragon Dark. A Dragon Normal type that can act as a mount for citizens for the Paldea region. Here are the full details from the official Pokemon website below, so if I remember to leave the link down below, I'll try to see if I can manage that. I wasn't feeling the music. The music that they play for this trailer, I decided to watch myself instead of doing reaction because I don't want to risk that copyright claim, copyright strike, community guideline strike, so that's why I watched it on my own personally. I started doing a reaction review second video of it, so there's that. Category, the mount Pokemon. I guess is based on motorcycle and Torques. And not like Harley Davidson ones, which I'm surprised. It's more the Torque Triple X State of the Union and Diesel. Sort of like Torque. If any of you guys remember that Torque movie that the old school rapper Ice Cube was in, you know what type of bikes I'm talking about? It's based on that type of bike. The ones that do old school wheelies. And the ones that, in my personal opinion, it looks like the modern, like, any of you guys remember certain 2010, 2011, early 2010s movie? The remake, remaster of the Tron movie? It looks like a light cycle. That's another thing. I feel like they got this from Dragon Ball Super to mix it with the Tron. I feel like their inspirations was Tron, Akira, not Akira Toriyama, but Akira, and then something else. I'm trying to think. I think that's where they got the inspiration to make this thing, in my opinion. Maybe the merry-go-rounds, I don't know. And the Pokemon Company and Game Freak and Creatures Inc., they got a way of making their own designs and stuff. This is type normal dragon, height 5'3", 140 pounds almost. Holy shit, 139 pounds. 138. Ability shed skin. 138.9. Wow, this is a big boy. This is a Pokemon that lives with humans. Pokemon that has lived in many households in the Paldea region. I guess this is Pokedex description, maybe? Household for the Paldea region since ancient times. Has a mind, disposition, and people riding cyclizar, are a very common sight. It appears the cyclizar don't mind being ridden on because of the warmth of a rider that helps stave off the cold. Never heard that terminology before, stave. What is to starve off the cold? Body optimized for running. Cyclizar can sprint over 70 miles per hour while carrying a human. Is extremely hard-headed and thick. Lethal with the tail, and not only useful for absorbing shocks while sprinting. They also have effective ways to attack during battles. No way. Attack during battles? Bro! That's gotta be pretty badass, not gonna lie. Sounds lit. Fire me. Chef's kiss to me. So it says a new shed tale. The user creates a subtitle for its ups and downs, for itself for using its shed tail is a brand new attack. It kind of, to me personally, it looks like the way Samtoon, Wrap, and Bind look, but mixing it with that. Because I remember in Sword and Shield, even though it's kind of forgettable, Silicobra, and Casacobra, the one that was a snake Pokemon for Sword and Shield, to me was a very underrated one. It looked pretty good too. He looked a class, but it was cool. And I liked his Dynamax freaking design was on top of the world. Perfection to the T. Sasuke's Uchiha goes Kamehameha Wave. Beautiful. Is that top perfection to the T? Perfection, man. Beautiful. Well done. Silicobra, Calicobra, I forgot his name, but his design was so good. He should have got a freaking attack like that, because he was a ground type, ground poison. So you think he would have got it instead. Like something Cobra, Calicobra, if I remember to leave a link to a picture of him from Sword and Shield, I'll leave it down below. It looks like it's a tire behind his head, in the back and front of his head. It's weird, the second evolution. This first one kind of looks like a jizzy sort of like marshmallow sort of sticky substance. Freaky if you catch my drift. It says the user creates a substitute of itself for itself using the HP before switching with a party of a Pokemon. Pokemon Scarlet Violet, as everybody knows, will launch on November 18th of 2022. For the Switch is usually holiday freaking season, and I'm not free, but no surprise there. We'll report back here as soon as we hear more further information. And I think that's it. I don't think there's any more than that. There's more on the whole translucent stuff, Scarlet Violet region. This is from a while ago, earlier this month. Yeah, so what are our thoughts using my opinions? I'm not gonna lie. This to me, you guys can leave if you want. Yeah, his design's pretty cool, it's pretty lit, pretty awesome. This for me, bro, I don't know what it is. I really don't know. If any of you guys remember all the evolutions, every single freaking evolution that was almost made on those old school Pokemon Theory channels and all that stuff with Diancie. I got Diancie in the connection with Cardbank and all that, along with another one like this. That was pretty cool. Manaphy Phenom, whether they had a connection or not. The connection, I forgot to put Shame in there, and Shame and Skyfang, even though those aren't official evolutions, but still. This ain't the first time Pokemon has done this. Even this old school anime episode, just showing how much of a new school internet boomer than I am. Remember the Baby Lugia and freaking regular Lugia episode? But that was never confirmed. That was just speculation back in the day. And the Shadow Lugia shit, I could go way, way deeper with those theory connections. Who remembers this? 2013, I remember watching my super old videos, my critical categorization on my channel. I was talking about the top 20 or top 50 coolest legendary Pokemon. I'm talking about early mid-2010s here. Some of you guys, you're Gen Zers, you were probably either baby in diapers, you didn't exist, or you were just little kids at the time. If you remember, X and Y released at the time, none again, it was literally a year after I got a college university after community college. One of the funnest old school games. The Mega Evolution part was cool, but me personally, still to this day, X and Y hot take here, if you don't want to hear it, but oh man, there's so much missing information with that thing, honestly. And look at all these freaking things, bro. And Oras, Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, even though they kind of made him prevalent again last year or earlier this year with the Hoopa and Mound Horn, I thought it was a badass design, man. Honestly. And then these ones right here. Why didn't we get Radiant form in the other forms of this, man, honestly? Solgaleo and Lunala, and Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. and self-launching them. Remember all those connections they had even on Granite? This was the actual first Pokemon, in my personal opinion, and I think this might be fact too, not even just opinionated pieces, but literal fact. Because I remember in some Marshall Jamal, if any guys go back to my way older videos, a few reactions that I did, they were releasing a crap ton of information, trailer after trailer after trailer. Boom, boom, bam, wham, thank you, ma'am, trailers. I remember how hyped as hell. I used to get super excited for those fucking things, honestly. Honestly, I like the Lunala one better, honestly, but other than that, my god, dude. I wish they would have something like this. I gotta credit's due. I'm not sure who did this from Tumblr. I'm not sure the personal ones, but they did a damn good spot on chef's good job. But why? Why couldn't we get an evolution like this for this one? Solgaleo and now. Like, if you see all these connections sung together, like, this ain't the first time Pokemon Company do this. They've done this before. The first one, I remember, was Cosmo. You had a split evolution. So good. Gardevoir and Galley, the Volts line. Evolve all the male Volts and Curly as males into Galley, and either could be male or female for Gardevoir. But anyway, so yeah. Dude, I remember that. We were in R34 like a month. Even not just Gardevoir, Galley got R34 pretty hard too. But anyways, my god. My freaking god. This new one here is pretty wild. I feel like the connection that was always there with all of these other Pokemon. Look at that. Freaking riding on them, bro. By the way, for Miraidon, Koraidon, I think Koraidon, there's already like massively naughty bits rule 34 fan art for it. Don't ask me, I know it. I didn't Fatball for Fatball to any of it, thank God. It's a fucking motorcycle, why would I do that? Silly, even though it's mixed with a lizard DNA. But I'm not a scaly either. Not a furry or scaly. I thought anyone that are furries and scalies out there. That's their kink. That's wrong. Not kink shaming either. Yeah, but overall thoughts using extra opinions. You guys can leave if you want to know, but bro, why couldn't they do this shit for them? Why the F couldn't they do this for them? I remember this older Pokemon there. I don't know who it was, an older Pokemon. They did a theory about how Shane and Shane Skyform, like, it could have evolved into Virizion for Pokemon Black, White 1 and 2, but they kept it as a split solo, non-evolutionary Pokemon. Just kept it as one of the 3 Musketeer Pokemon for Black, White 1 and 2. So there's that. And this one was the biggest one. My god. Mega Diancie. That was like the closest thing we got to a Diancie evolution there. In Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. This one was still one day. Hopefully I get to see it. Maybe Pokemon Masters EX, I could do an update on their smartphone games. Even though it is a loot box cash grab, taking your fucking credit card, debit card money, scamming and bullshit. It's like NFT crypto with me personally, but that is what it is there. And this one should have been evolution. I argue to this day, Hoopa should have evolved into Hoopa and Bound instead of having a transformation in different forms, alternate form, origin form, like Guillotine and all that. They've always did this with the legendary since Generation 3. Even Proudon, Kyogre, and Crazy, you can argue that, except for Mega Crazy. It was origin form on Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre. This ain't the first time they've done it. So this is the second time they've had it. In my personal opinion, this one's definitely going to evolve in Koraidon and Miraidon. This one here, Cyclizar. I cannot wait to see the shiny for the same. Not hunting it. More than likely, they always make the Pokemon that are mythical, legendary Pokemon shiny locked every time, but that's up in here. That's all I gotta say for now. Its attack is, meh, it's okay. It's cool to use a substitute. It's going to be 1,000,000,000 times faster. I cannot wait to see how cool as hell this freaking sound cry is going to be. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm done here. This is True Down Below Cartoon. I'll see you soon. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and boys and hangs as always. Talk with Miki Commodities out there. I will see you. I see you guys today. Good night, wherever universe others is merch content, including video game industry news and manga news, once in a while drama news, or twice or more out the whole month reaction review segments. And that's it. Take it easy. Peace out. Myself out. Late in the mail. See you in the flip side. Take it easy. Stay safe and gone. Goodbye.